Hi everyone. In this lesson, we will be talking about tip reading. How well do you understand your tip? When you look at your tip, all these tiny, tiny bars, what do they mean? And before I continue, I want you to know that we are dealing with inches. A tape has two sides, the centimeters and the inches. So we are using the side that is in inches, measuring in inches. So these tiny, tiny bars on a tape, what do they mean? Now, before I continue again, I want to suggest or advise that you copy this thing out and keep it so that you can refer to it anytime. You will copy it anytime, know it off heart. Identify these bars, understand them, and know them off heart. When they say 1/4, you understand what is 1/4. You will know where to find 1/4 on your tape. When they said 5/8, you will know which of these bars represent 5/8. When they said 1/2 inch, which of these bars represent 1/2 inch. So I advise that you make a sketch of this and keep it where you can always turn to, and by so doing you will know them off heart. So let's read the tape. These bars are 8 in number. From here to here, when you count them, you see that they are 8 in number. From this to 1 inch, 8 bars. So what do they mean? All these bars are represented in fractions and decimal points. They are represented in two ways, and I wrote them out here for you guys to see. From here, from here to here, from this zero, from 0 to the first bar is 1/8. From that is here to here, 1/8. From here to here is 1/4. From here to here, 3/8. From here to here is 1/2, which is half. From here to here is 5/8. From here to here is 3/4. From here to here is 7/8. And from here to here is 1 inch. So the same thing continues. From here to here, 1/8. From here to here, 1/4. Next one, 3/8. Next one, 1/2, which is half. The next one is 5/8. The next one, 3/4. The next one, 7/8. And the next bar is 2 inches. So basically, here to here is 1 inch. 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 Here to here is 1 inch, and it continues like that. Now, why do we have, if this is 1 inch, why do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? The reason is you are adding each of the inches up. For example, 1 inch plus 1 inch will give you 2 inches. 2 inches plus another 1 inch will give you 3 inches. 3 inches plus another 1 inch will give you 4 inches. 4 inches plus another 1 inch will give you 5 inches. And it continues like that. So when you are adding these inches up, that is how you begin to see all these numbers here. So each of these bar is represented in fractions. So know the fraction. These are the fractions. I wrote them out. From here to here is 1 inch, and it applies to each of these inches. So copy them out and know them off heart. Now, when you are calculating your body measurement and you are using your calculator, we all use calculator, you find out that the when you are dividing your measurement, these measurements don't come in fractions. They come with a decimal point. What is a decimal point? A decimal point is a number that carries a point in front of them. That's what I wrote out here. That a decimal point is a number that carries a point in front of them. So when you now calculate your body measurement, you find out that on your phone using your calculator, you find out that the answers you get they don't come in fractions, they come with a decimal point. So anytime you use your calculator and you find your answer in a decimal point, how do you now identify this answer on a tape? For example, you do your body calculation and you find out that you, after dividing it, you got 5.75. Now, how will you identify 5.75 on your tape? So you will now go back to this paper and look for 0.75. Now, which of these bars represent 0.75? You will come back and you see this is the bar that represents 0.75, and you will find it on your tape. So this is 5 inches point, this is 0.75, 5.75. I hope you understand. This is where to identify it on your tape. So when you are marking, you will now mark at that point your 5.75. The same way, if you calculate and you discover that you got an answer of 3.5, what is 3.5 and how will I find it on my tape? Which of these bars on my tape represent 3.5? You will come to this one, you discover that 3.5 means 1/2, which is also known as half. You will now come to your tape, and where is half? You will now say this is half, and half represents 0.5, 3.5, and this is how you identify it. So know the fractions, know the decimal. The fractions are on the tape, these bars, these are the fractions. Then when you do your calculation on your calculator, the answers come in decimal point. They carry a decimal point, so you will be able to identify the decimal points on your tape. I think this is all about tape reading, and you will have to know them. Know the decimal point, know the fractions. Then identify them, identify each of these bars on the tape.